The lights inside the stadium begin to dim as tens of thousands of fans raise their voices into one unforgettable chorus. Every corner of the arena glows with color as flags from every continent wave together in the same rhythm. The excitement surrounding the FIFA World Cup final has already reached its highest point, yet another surprise is about to make the night even more unforgettable. Around the world, millions of viewers watch with anticipation as whispers spread that BTS will perform a special World Cup song before the final whistle and the trophy presentation. Whether imagined as a future celebration or inspired by the group's global influence, the very idea captures something powerful about music and sport. Both have the unique ability to erase borders, unite strangers, and create memories that last for generations. In moments like these, the world is no longer divided by language, culture, or nationality. It becomes one audience sharing one heartbeat. As the giant screens illuminate the stadium, every camera turns toward the center of the pitch. The familiar silhouettes of the 7 members slowly appear beneath a sea of golden lights. The roar that follows feels almost impossible to measure. It is not simply excitement for one of the world's biggest music groups. It is the emotional release of millions of people witnessing 2 global passions meeting on the same stage. Football represents dreams built through years of sacrifice, while BTS has become a symbol of perseverance, hope, and resilience. Bringing those stories together creates a moment that feels larger than entertainment. It becomes a celebration of everything people fight for, whether they chase victory on a football field or pursue impossible dreams in everyday life. The opening notes of the imagined World Cup anthem rise through the stadium like a heartbeat. Powerful drums echo the energy of a championship match while soaring melodies invite every spectator to sing along regardless of the language they speak. The lyrics focus on courage, unity, determination, and the belief that every ending is also the beginning of another dream. Instead of highlighting one nation, the performance celebrates every player who worked tirelessly to reach the tournament and every supporter whose emotions have traveled through every match. It reminds the audience that football has never belonged to one country alone. It belongs to everyone who has ever kicked a ball across a field, celebrated with friends, or believed that one unforgettable moment could change everything. Each member brings a unique presence that transforms the performance into an emotional journey. Delivers calm confidence, connecting the message of the song with thoughtful emotion. Jin's powerful vocals fill the stadium with warmth, giving the performance a timeless quality. Suga adds intensity that reflects the pressure every athlete experiences before the biggest moments of their career. J-Hope fills the stage with endless energy, encouraging every section of the crowd to move together as one. Jimin's expressive voice creates moments of vulnerability that remind listeners how much sacrifice lies behind every success. V adds rich emotion that feels cinematic beneath the glowing stadium lights, while Jungkook's soaring vocals lift the anthem toward a breathtaking finale. Together they create the feeling that this performance is not about individual stars but about collective strength. The visuals surrounding the stage become just as meaningful as the music itself. Massive screens display young children playing football in neighborhoods across the world. Some play on beaches, some on dusty streets, others on snowy fields, but every smile tells the same story. Dreams are born everywhere. The audience watches images of players training through rain, recovering from injuries, comforting teammates after defeat, and celebrating hard-earned victories. These scenes blend seamlessly with the live performance, creating a reminder that greatness is built long before the cameras arrive. Every champion was once an unknown child chasing a ball with nothing more than hope and determination. As the performance continues, the atmosphere inside the stadium becomes almost impossible to describe. Fans wearing jerseys from competing nations begin singing together instead of competing against one another. For a few precious minutes, rivalries disappear. Music accomplishes something that even sports sometimes struggles to achieve. It reminds everyone that shared humanity matters more than the final score. The audience becomes part of the performance itself, creating a chorus so powerful that it seems to shake the entire stadium. Every voice contributes to a single message of unity, proving that unforgettable moments are created not only by performers but also by the people who experience them together. The emotional connection between BTS and their global audience adds another layer to the performance. For years, their music has encouraged listeners to overcome fear, embrace vulnerability, and continue moving forward despite uncertainty. Those themes naturally align with the spirit of the FIFA World Cup, where countless athletes dedicate years of their lives for the chance to compete on football's biggest stage. Every pass, every save, every goal, and every victory represents thousands of unseen hours filled with discipline and sacrifice. The anthem becomes a tribute to those hidden journeys rather than only celebrating the final result. As cameras sweep across the stadium, they capture emotional reactions everywhere. Families embrace each other while singing every word. Children sit on their parents' shoulders, watching in amazement as fireworks illuminate the night sky. Former football legends smile with appreciation, recognizing that the evening has become about far more than the championship itself. Players waiting inside the tunnel listen quietly, aware that they are about to step into history. Even those preparing for the biggest match of their careers pause for a moment to appreciate the extraordinary atmosphere unfolding before them. The performance gradually builds toward a powerful climax as the music becomes more dramatic. Giant light displays stretch across the stadium roof while synchronized drones create breathtaking images high above the arena. A glowing football transforms into a shining globe before dissolving into thousands of stars, symbolizing the dreams carried by billions of people around the world. The message remains simple yet profound. Greatness is never achieved alone. Every success is supported by families, teammates, coaches, communities, and countless people who believe in one another even during difficult times. As the final chorus begins, every member stands together at the center of the stage while the audience sings with remarkable unity. There is no need for translation because emotion speaks louder than language. The melody carries feelings of hope, resilience, celebration, and gratitude all at once. For viewers watching from living rooms, public squares, and sports bars across the world, the performance feels deeply personal despite taking place thousands of miles away. It becomes one of those rare moments when millions of people experience the same emotion simultaneously, creating memories that remain vivid for years. When the final note fades into the night, a brief silence settles across the stadium before thunderous applause erupts from every direction. It is the kind of applause reserved for moments that cannot easily be repeated. The players now walk onto the pitch carrying not only the pressure of a championship but also the inspiration left behind by the performance. Every supporter senses that history is about to unfold. The match that follows becomes more than 90 minutes of football. It becomes the continuation of a story about courage, teamwork, resilience, and belief. The intensity of the final reflects everything the anthem celebrated. Every tackle carries determination, every save inspires disbelief, and every goal sends waves of emotion through the stadium. Fans ride an emotional roller coaster with every passing minute. Hope rises, disappears, and returns again. Football demonstrates why it remains the world's most beloved sport. It has the extraordinary ability to transform ordinary moments into unforgettable memories within seconds. Every player understands that opportunities like this may come only once in a lifetime, making every decision feel infinitely important. As the clock approaches its final moments, tension fills every corner of the arena. Supporters can barely remain seated. Coaches pace nervously along the sidelines while substitutes watch with anxious anticipation. The energy created earlier by the musical performance still lingers in the air, blending seamlessly with the drama unfolding on the pitch. It feels as though the anthem has become the emotional soundtrack of the entire evening, reminding everyone that no matter what happens next, reaching this stage already represents an extraordinary achievement. Then comes the final whistle. Time seems to stop as players react with overwhelming emotion. Some collapse onto the grass in joyful disbelief while others fight back tears after giving everything they had. The stadium erupts into a mixture of celebration and heartbreak because sport always carries both emotions together. Victory cannot exist without sacrifice, and every champion knows that countless disappointments often come before ultimate success. The final whistle does not simply end a football match. It closes one chapter while opening another that will inspire future generations. Attention soon turns toward the trophy waiting beneath brilliant lights at the center of the stadium. The iconic prize represents more than sporting excellence. It symbolizes years of dedication, relentless discipline, and unwavering belief. As the winning team walks toward the presentation stage, every step reflects countless unseen sacrifices made by players, families, coaches, and supporters. Around the world, millions of viewers understand that they are witnessing the fulfillment of dreams built over decades. The celebration becomes even more emotional as the imagined World Cup anthem returns softly in the background. Instead of overpowering the moment, the music gently supports it, allowing every smile, every tear, and every embrace to speak for itself. The captain lifts the trophy into the air as golden confetti fills the night sky. Teammates celebrate together while photographers race to capture images destined to become part of football history. In that breathtaking instant, music and sport merge perfectly into one unforgettable memory that represents unity, perseverance, and hope. Long after the stadium lights begin to fade and supporters slowly make their way home, the memories remain alive. Conversations continue across every continent as people remember not only the goals and dramatic moments but also the emotional performance that reminded the world why events like the FIFA World Cup matter so deeply. They bring together people who may never share the same language yet understand the universal emotions of joy, determination, loss, and triumph. Whether such a BTS World Cup performance remains a hopeful vision or one day becomes reality, the idea itself reflects the extraordinary power of music and football to inspire billions. In the end, the final whistle signals more than the end of a match, and the lifting of the trophy represents more than victory. Together they remind the world that the greatest moments are those that unite humanity through shared dreams, unforgettable emotions, and the belief that anything is possible when people come together as one. The celebration continues long after the trophy has been lifted, and the atmosphere outside the stadium becomes a story of its own. Streets surrounding the arena transform into rivers of color as supporters from every corner of the world sing, dance, and embrace strangers as if they have known each other for years. The music from the World Cup anthem echoes through giant speakers placed across the city, and every time the chorus returns, people instinctively join in. Some wave their national flags high above their heads, while others simply close their eyes and absorb the emotion of a night that feels impossible to forget. The energy is not limited to the winning supporters alone. Even those whose teams fell short remain part of the celebration, recognizing that they have witnessed something rare, a moment when football and music created a shared emotional language stronger than rivalry itself.